What is going on, my fellow warriors? Today, I'm going to be doing something very much like my TF2 video. I'm going to be discussing the morality of the deputy and the cult in Far Cry 5. Because I just did like my third playthrough of the game. So I play this game a lot. And I've got a lot to say about it. First of all, I think that I don't like the message that, oh, the cult, like, are you the bad guy? Which, I don't know why. It just kind of feels like it goes from flip-flopping on, wow, you're stopping this crazy cult man, to you're destroying the world in like 2 seconds, and it's a little bit jarring. Like, if you're gonna make a narrative, at least stick to it. But, anyways. Far Cry 5. So, why I think the deputy is a good guy is he saved dozens of people from the cult, like at the Baron Lumber Mill. That was just a straight up prison camp. And also, he saved a bunch of people from John's torture. And, you know, the deputy is a cop. He kind of has to do this. It's his job. It's not like some random hillbilly that doesn't like the cult. It's a cop doing all this. And if he didn't stop them, more people were going to end up dead or worse. The deputy, sure, he killed a lot of people, but, well, I mean, they're all radical cult members. He can't just say, like, I mean, what do you expect him to do? Walk up to, like, dozens of cult members who all have assault rifles? Say, I'm lawfully putting you all under arrest. I can guarantee what would happen then. He would get shot many, many, many times. So, I mean, like, killing them's kind of the only option. Because, well, he's just gonna die if he doesn't. Okay. Well, the resistance, while they are extreme, best shown by Weedy, and has declared that they're gonna hang a bunch of cult members, the resistance also shows that they're willing to forgive cult members, such as in the mission. Oh, I ruined this really late. Although I just slept for hours and hours. That they're willing to forgive cult members, like, you know, in the mission, jumping ship. And also, most of the stuff that they do is legitimately just helping other people out. Like, because I don't know how legally this would be, but honestly, morality is so much more complicated than just the law. Which, now that I think about it, the law would probably be more leaning towards the resistance. But, either way. Okay. Because, like, sure, do they go around picking fights with the cult? Yeah. Which, I mean, granted, if they didn't go around picking fights with the cult would just, you know, pick fights with them. So, it's kind of pointless. They're gonna end up fighting the cult anyways. Now, third point. The cult, the thing is that I feel like that they try and paint the cult as a necessary evil, But they also wanted to make it satisfying to kill them, so they made them do a bunch of unnecessary evil stuff. Such as the story of Woe. This is a note that you can find inside of an abandoned reaping truck. Reaping. YouTube, please do not subtitle that as something else. Essentially, what it says is, Woe it does not believe in the cult. You know, his dad believes in him, but he just doesn't. So he wants to leave Hope County. He doesn't even want to, like, join the resistance and kill a bunch of cultists. He legitimately just wants to leave. And he was gonna leave with Jack. And they said that they were going to leave and get married. So he's dating Jack. So he was just gonna leave with his boyfriend, get married, and live a good life. And you find this note in a truck with a dude's dead body. He legitimately just wanted to leave, and they shot him. And also, based on the fact that inside, because the cult, like, identifies people's sins, and they identified his as lust, presumably because he was gay. So, you know, that's also not cool. So they're also homophobic on top of all that, so does that sound like something that they needed to do? Because really, they didn't really need to torture people. They didn't need to kidnap people. All of this stuff was unnecessary. If they really wanted to do it, all they would do is keep on preaching about the end of the world, build bunkers, maybe get it get a couple guns, because you might have to defend yourself once the apocalypse happens, and then just hide in the bunker, you know, buy up some farms, ship a bunch of food out, and then just keep on recruiting people through humane efforts. That's all that they need to do. But no, they felt like making a drug that makes people go insane, using that drug to make people go insane, angels, those things. So yeah, they did a lot of unnecessary evil stuff, which, once again, just really bad storytelling from Ubisoft. So pretty much, the cult was a dictatorial government that killed, kidnapped, and tortured people, and did whatever in the world you could call Jacob doing to those people up in White Hill Mountains. I don't know what you could call doing that. Brainwashing them to kill their own friends. And they really just needed to be stopped, because, I mean, sure, they're building bunkers, but there were already dozens of those around the county. They weren't the only people building bunkers. But, I mean, even if they were, they can't just let people continue to be tortured and killed. So yeah, in conclusion, Cole had to be stopped. And Deputy, I mean, sure, he killed a lot of people, but, I mean, okay, maybe he could have avoided killing one or two people, but, that would provide a lot more risk of a bodily harm to him, aka multiple gunshot wounds, than, frankly, it was worth. So, yeah. I definitely think that the whole morality thing of Far Cry 5 was handled pretty badly. I mean, it also kind of feels like that they're justifying cults' action, which, based on the fact of there's a lot of cults in real life, feels a little bit like bad taste, but anyways, other than that, they, because it felt like if they wanted to make the cultists satisfying to kill, but then also they wanted to add this whole morality thing, which conflicts a lot with everything they had them do. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's where I'm going to end the video. See you all next time. Keep on fighting and never surrender.